Hey, what's going on guys? Mark back here on Mark's Aquatics. So I'm just entering the Brecon Beacons now, and you can see one of the mountains in the background there, still capped with a bit of snow there. And as we go further up, it'll get a lot more mountainous, and we've got some bigger valleys coming up there. We're right on the road at the moment, so it's quite loud. But there's some beautiful lakes up here. We're in Wales, but some of these lakes and reservoirs up here actually feed Birmingham for their water up that way, I'm led to believe. So but we'll go further up now and we'll have a look further up, okay? Okay guys, we've got a little bit more footage here of the beacons coming around. You can still see some of the snow which is left on the top there, and the old car underneath, and the road that leads all the way around and comes all the way down. There's some beautiful cliff faces. We're in a huge valley here where thousands of years ago during the Ice Age, these would have been just full of ice, massive great glaciers moving, crunching and grinding their way and creating these huge great valleys through the countryside here. Where we're going to go now, it's got some lovely waterfalls, which is further on down this way and further up behind this mountain range here, where this you can just see there, just over the back of there it is. And there's lots of little running streams, some beautiful stuff that we can have a look at when we go up there. So I'll get back when we're up that way and we'll do a little bit more filming, okay? Oh, look at that. We had to stop off on the way before we get to the waterfalls to get some fish and chips. I've got my eye on the wife's fish there. Yeah. I got a roll and a bucket full of chips there. I don't think I'm going to eat all those. Oh. But I'm going to have a good go at it. I'm going to finish these off and then we will be at the waterfalls. Here you go guys, just come across a lovely little pond up in the side of the mountains here, and as you can see you've got a lot of frog spawn in there with those little froglets growing away, little tadpoles, another big chunk there, and also tons of blanket weed. See, we get it in nature just like we get it in our aquariums. Some stunning mosses over on the trees as well. We're working further up now. We're going to go and see the waterfalls. There you go guys, just come across some beautiful moss. Try and get a close-up view for you. Absolutely stunning. There's a lot of forestry goes on up around here, and you can see they've cleared big paths through the trees up there. Probably some of them are fire breaks, or just where they're thinning the trees out with they're big old sticks. And the ground's absolutely covered in some lovely moss all around here on these stones as well. Big chunks of lichen down on the floor, falling off the tops of the trees, and little ideas flying through my mind here of what we can do with that better tank. Look at that beautiful little wood clump there, which has all been cut back. Some stunning moss all over that. Look at the different colours, golds and beige colours, all types of greens. Absolutely beautiful. There you go, there's a load more moss there, and a big pile of sphagnum moss here. Look at that big ball of it there. Absolutely stunning. That's the size of my hand. Absolutely beautiful stuff it is. All the rock work. What's the wife found now?
Nice in the top.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? There's so many nice things up here. There really is. What do you got there?
It's a big lump of whatever moss that is.
Some stunning stuff. The camera really doesn't do these the colours justice. No. Just like looking up at the mountain ranges and things, you can never see through a camera what you can see with your eyes. It never quite comes out the same, but we'll carry on looking up here now. Look at that guys, just come across this amazing old derelict building, and it's absolutely covered in moss all the way along with some stunning stones. Look at that one rock, that's one rock underneath all that star moss. It's like the stuff that we had growing in the moss tank. This type of moss I haven't seen, I've only seen it up here before. There's so many names for this, all the different funguses, growing along here, little fern starting to grow on this fallen branch, sorry. But there is no end of lovely little stones around here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. All covered in the leaves from the that have fallen. Here, I'm at it already, look, cleaning up. But there's all different types of moss around here. Fantastic. Look at that, there's another lovely rock there. All the way around, covered in all different types. Spoiled for choice, really are. So many ideas. Look at that beautiful stone there. That's just one of the stones in this huge wall that runs all the way up, right the way up the pathway there. Some absolutely beautiful different types of moss on here. Okay guys, we're just coming up to the side. This is the first set of waterfalls. This is a nice small one, nice little cascading one, beautiful sound from right up the top there. Yeah guys, just come across this beautiful little fern. Look, the wife just picked up on this nice lichen. It looks like lichen. Little orangey beige tips on. Very interesting little plant. It's growing all over the place here. Good find. Wow, we've got a beautiful waterfall here. Just running up this way. Look, there it is, just coming into view. Absolutely fantastic. We'll work our way up there now and see if we can get soaking wet. Well guys, we're right up to it now. Very, very noisy. Thousands of gallons of water pouring over there. Probably every couple of minutes, I would have thought. Thousands of gallons. Some beautiful rock work. Stunning mosses. And absolutely beautiful. Very, very noisy. Amazing stuff. You can see some of them, just brought you up a little bit closer now. So you can see some of the mosses that are growing in these really wet areas. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, coming out today has made me feel so much better, it really has. Cold or no cold, getting out and about, getting some fresh air in your lungs does you the world of good. Fantastic. Wow, just come across this mad looking old stone there with a big cross on it. If any of you guys knows what that means, drop it in the comment section below. Look at that. Probably something in Welsh that was put there about 3 weeks ago. No idea. Wow, just come across this lovely little waterfall here. Little tiny hole through there which is letting the water through. Lots of different types of moss. Very loud but very beautiful. This is a carry on from the waterfall that we just went up to, the bigger one that we just saw. Amazing stuff. There you go guys, there's a better view of the front face of it. Absolutely stunning up here, it really is. Another nice little area down here with a nice little pool in it, which is just washing through there nicely. Right, let's get down there and get underwater, I think. Well, that was good fun going underwater there. Another waterfall. It's a lovely series coming all the way down through this valley, and everyone's a really picturesque little waterfall. It really is. Stunning little tree root system here, all covered in moss, and a big old tree there that's given up the ghost and toppled over. Just look at all the different types and colours of moss along this nice piece of old rotten wood, all feeding off of it as it decays away. That's one of the reasons why some of these mosses don't live in your tanks, because they live off this wood as it slowly rots away. And there's some really tiny little species down here as well, which are in amongst the mud. If you can see that close. I think this is going to be a video all on its own. I think I've come across so many beautiful things today that I might put this video out this evening, and then we can do the build tomorrow, because it's going to be a very busy and long build otherwise, with all this linked together. Look at that, all that on that little branch. Fantastic. Magic, look at that. I'd love this to be my back garden. What an amazing little backdrop that would be. Okay guys, we're back home. We had a long drive back from the Brecons. Well, it wasn't that long, to be honest. It was probably a good 40 minutes. Bit of traffic, but we're all back home now. And I'm going to have myself a nice cup of coffee, I think. Pretty tired after all that walking, but it was absolutely beautiful up there. It really was. Some of those mosses were absolutely fantastic. Obviously with the better tank, which is here, and we're going to be aquascaping this guy tomorrow, is none of the mosses from up there are going to be any good for this whatsoever, because it's going to be heated, so anything that we put in there is going to die. But what I'm going to go for, well, you'll see what I'm going to do tomorrow, and how I'm going to build this up. But we're going to have some plants in there above ground, and some under as well, under the water as well. It's a big old area. Got that filter bubbling away there. We got a nice little we got a nice piece of wood, which is going to look fantastic. Don't know how I'm going to mount that yet, but it'll come to me. I'll have a good think tonight, and we'll see how we go. Anyway guys, this is tonight's video. Would have been too much to squeeze all into tomorrow's, so I'm going to put this one out now, so you'll be watching it in a minute. It's not going to be long, probably another hour and it'll be up, and you can all watch that one and have a look at hope you enjoyed the waterfalls and stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed it up there. If you are from around this neck of the woods, anywhere in Wales, get yourselves up there for a little explore with your kids, because it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway guys, as always, you are all stars. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following the channel. Thank you to all your new subscribers and to all the old subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, pop back, check out the old videos. You might want to subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And we'd love to have you on board. It's a good gang on here, and it's growing all the time. Anyway guys, love you all. You're all stars. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow when we build this. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.